Io salvar. Io salvar.
Ljosulfa. What? Ljosulfa. Io salfar.
Io salvar.
Io salfar. Peony is a unit from the Fire Emblem series, and is a collab-exclusive 5-star light wand unit here in Dragalia Lost. She was part of the second year of the Fire Emblem collab, alongside Chrom, Tiki and Shirina. As a unit, her role is more towards support, which was made more apparent by her support heavy kit, and low skill damage modifiers. When her kit was revealed, one of her abilities made her highly attractive for players rolling in the banner. Let's find out what ability is that, as well as analyzing the rest of her kit. Her first skill, Flower of Joy, deals only 417% damage, and inflicts paralysis. This is only the first phase. The second phase of the skill increases her own defense by 10% for 10 seconds, and her third phase grants a 10% strength increase to the entire team for 10 seconds. This skill costs 2810 SP, which is okay for a support type skill. Peony relies on the third phase of the skill for team support, which under the rules of skill shift, is only able to be triggered every 3 uses of this skill. Honestly, this skill is quite underwhelming. The skill takes quite a while to deliver team support, and the damage mods of this skill is absolutely horrendous. But, this is just a small part of her kit, and is not her main supporting skill. Overall, this skill doesn't do really well in supporting, though buff time and skill haste may help in reducing the time interval between phase 1 and phase 3. Her second skill, Gentle Dream, deals 964% damage in a line, and grants a 10% strength and attack rate increase to the entire team for 10 seconds. This skill also has a paralyzed Punisher effect, dealing 1500% damage instead. The cost of 6500 SP is quite high for a supporting skill of this capability. However, this skill deals much more than what is shown here, as it works with a unique ability to provide additional support to the entire team. Overall, it's a deceiving skill that may look bad on paper, but performs better than what is shown here when her unique ability comes into play. Perhaps the main practical factor that made people wanting to roll for Peony is her set of co-abilities. Her co-ability of 20% light damage is a very good co-ability to have, and is absolutely perfect for a pure light team. Her 6% defense as her chain co-ability is actually quite good, as there aren't any prerequisites for this defense increase. For her passive abilities, we'll have to check out her unique ability firsthand. Aid of Yosalfar grants the entire team a life shield at the beginning of quests, with a value equal to 20% of Peony's maximum HP. When her skill 2 is used, Peony is granted the Empowering Dreams effect. When active, this effect allows Peony's next Force Strike to fill 40% of skill 1 gauges of the entire team, except herself. It also grants 5 different buffs all at once that lasts for 10 seconds, which are 10% strength increase, 10% attack rate increase, 20% defense increase, 5% shadow resist increase, and 5% movement speed increase. The Empowering Dreams effect is consumed upon use, and has a 20-second cooldown. When her skill 2 is used during this cooldown, she will still be granted the effect, but will be unable to activate it until the 20-second cooldown has elapsed. I do think that this ability is her main supporting ability, with the provided buffs and skill gauge filling being excellent. It can be improved further with buff time, and also skill haste, to allow her skill 2 to be activated more frequently. Her 100% curse resist is great for any shadow endgame content, allowing her to be brought into nearly all shadow endgame content. Her 30% paralyzed punisher allows her to deal more damage, since her skill 1 inflicts paralysis and her skill 2 has a built-in paralyzed punisher. With low damage modifiers, and above average SP costs required for her supportive abilities, Peony as a support unit isn't quite up to task all by herself. She'll need abilities to make her supportive abilities last longer and activate faster, in essence, buff time and skill haste respectively. Peony won't benefit a lot from skill damage abilities, so for the other abilities, strength buffs and defensive abilities can help. For dragons, there are 2 supportive dragons in the light element that suit her well. Taishan Gongju is the typical best pick for supportive units. Popstar Siren is also a good choice to increase shapeshift time, and also boost strength, defense and energy through Siren's skill. Jane is also an option for more HP, which Peony's life shield scales off to. Cupid is a universal option, his healing skill can help out in emergency situations, as well as boosting crit rate. For weapons, Bryonak is the best pick, especially due to its alternate skill, that is able to provide 10% skill haste until the skill is activated again. The HP recovery that comes from the ability when activating the skill haste providing skill is also helpful in letting Peony survive. Primeval Thunder is the next best pick, but again, your best weapon available is okay for her. For Wimprints, these are what I would equip on Peony. Though, I don't really use Peony in my main light team anymore, as I have more powerful characters. Peony is a great unit when she first came out, with an impressive co-ability that is still excellent even with today's standards. But other than that, the rest of her abilities are not that impressive in today's standards. Her major supportive ability is her 40% skill gauge filling during Empowering Dreams, which is great, but the 20-second cooldown is a bit too long. There is potential for Peony to be powerful though. With the first wave of Fire Emblem units receiving mana spirals, there is an opportunity that Peony might get a mana spiral as well. Overall, she is an okay unit, with appealing co-abilities, but subpar supportive abilities. Now go out there, and finish off the Fire Emblem events in the compendium. That's all from me. Moga out.